Breaking ball through there for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Beck makes the grab. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
One down, bases empty. Fights it off, you'll see another. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty to the plate. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and towing the slab in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Number 11, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Up and in. And it's a ball and a strike. First, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Two. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that started it ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
In the air, right field. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So now the DH spot, Kobe Mayo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And the count 1-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-2. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after one. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Here's Corey Lee. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a swing and a miss, and one out now.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Here's Harper now. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Right side, Burleson. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Rips one to right, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now, Alec Burleson.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's the rookie right fielder, Bryce Eldridge.
Right. Eldridge.
The wind and the pitch. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. That's long gone. Bryce Eldridge with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Down and in, moved his feet. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So the Philly batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Crawford on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the runner holds. Check on the runner. Crawford gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. This one high in the air to left center. On his way over. Chisholm makes the catch.
The batter at the top. Second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. one's in there, and that is strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Austin Riley. He reached out a walk his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Line and a base hit into right. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Just outside, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Joe Madden. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and back. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman led off the bottom of the 1st with a walk. He was late there. Strike 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one.
No strike.
This one popped up. Riley settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. next up for the Cardinals. And he's already singled in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Missed inside with the curve. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Corey Lee. And he deals. And downstairs. Lee, in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Chisholm racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, White.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Harper retired.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, here is Gleyber Torres. Back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So now here's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Rips that one center field. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away now.
First baseman,
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. The Phillies leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is down low. This one blasted the other way down the line, and it's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Eldridge. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back left.
So digging in, Justin Crawford. A walk and a run scored his first time. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. This one in the air. Moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh,
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and deals.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now the left fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Now up for St. Louis, Joe Mack. He's already homered in this game. Clips the corner. 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. And here is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
The pitch. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Down the line. Beck sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Top of the zone for a called strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
1 down, base is empty. Right side. Beck drifts towards it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso digs in now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Alonso tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 11. The line to kick the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
And up next for St. Louis, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Outside.
And that's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
On the ground, out to short. Lawler. On to first. And that is out number 2.
The center fielder, number 3. Jazz.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And here it comes. Runner on the move. Throw. Save. Chris, Wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2. Count.
Bounced up the middle. Lawler tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. That ends the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Corey Lee. Gilbert back to work. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Sam Friedenberg up and loosening in the pen. Number 62 warming up as well. And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert done for the night. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Gordon Graceffo. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch, and it just misses. Graceffo, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. The 1-0. Upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Left-hand batter waits.
Count full.
And ball 4 to a board.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Beck moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The right field, number 21. Eldridge.
And now the right fielder, Bryce Eldridge. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late on that fastball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. In comes the run from 3rd, and it's 3-1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hard liner. He's got it.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So the batting order turns over. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop from his knees to throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tom Buckner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Romero, the lefty, warming up as well. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitter's looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
Swung on, belted. Rojas going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Ball 1 there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. First offering and it just misses. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
It's so impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
No,
pitch is
that's
outside.
Ball.
Number 37 up next. On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ripped to short. Rolls across the diamond. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Sam Friedenberg.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Austin Riley stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right-handed reliever. Hard hit down the line and left. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. Misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got it by him for the K. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JoJo Romero. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder.
For St. Louis, the left fielder, number 37.
And a pitch. That one inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball. The count 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now the lefty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Here comes a pitch. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Mack. He's already homered here in this one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Just missed. Tying run at the plate.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Number 11, waiting for a turn at the plate. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Romero to second. How about that double play?
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Ezekiel Tovar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch just misses. And that drops in for a strike. And another ball.
2-1.
Hit weakly on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Corey Lee. And the pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andrew Bellotti preparing to come on if needed. Number 62 getting loose as well. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one inside. And that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Rojas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1. Abner Uribe takes over on the mound.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. And that's down and away. Uribe, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the pitch. Whoa, they threw that one behind him.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Full count now.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach, where you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now a fly ball to right center. Eldridge makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now the designated hitter,
So they're down to their final out. Kobe Mayo next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. This could end it. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.